Alright, so what is good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and today we got another NBA type video. And actually, I got this idea from one of my subscribers, so shout out to him. I'll make sure to go ahead and put his comment on the screen right now. But today we're gonna be ranking the top 5 point guards in the NBA. Now, just starting this thing off, I do want to say this is my personal opinion, so if you guys don't like it, sorry, but yo, let me know y'all's top 5 point guards in the comment section below. Make sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, obviously, like I stated before, 2K19 is coming out in a few weeks, so I will be doing more NBA type content until that game comes out. Let me know which other kind of series you guys want to see on the channel. But other than that, let's get straight into it, because honestly, this video isn't gonna be that long. It's really just a quick little video. Tomorrow I am planning a double upload, so stay tuned for that. But I guess other than that, let's get straight into it, because I'm gonna be naming off my top 5 players along with a couple of honorable mentions, and let me know if we should be doing this with all 5 positions in the NBA. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, starting off with my honorable mentions, I have Mike Conley, John Wall, Ben Simmons, Jrue Holiday, and Kemba Walker. Now, of course, there are a lot of other good point guards, but I think that these honorable mentions are just players that are in that class, that have put in the work and have all just been amazing. Obviously, John Wall is probably the best two-way point guard in the NBA. Ben Simmons is just, that man is a beast, and he's probably going to win Rookie of the Year again. Mike Conley, of course, he was injured this past season, but he's probably the most slept on point guard on this entire list. Jrue Holiday, everybody knows how cold Jrue Holiday is, especially in the playoffs when he took down Dame Dollar. And Kemba Walker, yo, Kemba, just get out of Charlotte, and I promise you're gonna have a lot more success, man. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions, guys. For these kinds of videos, I like just giving you guys my pick, a brief reason why, some of their pros, some of their cons. And yeah, man, let's get into this top 5, and hopefully you guys agree with me. But yeah, starting off at number 5, we got Damian Lillard. Now, of course, Dame and CJ, they just got swept, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be talking about that for a while, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna be making fun of him saying he's underrated for so long. And now he was first team and he got bounced in round number 1. They're saying he's not clutch, but yo, as somebody who is from Houston, I can tell you, Dame's clutch, okay? Dame has hit some really clutch shots in his career. Obviously, an amazing scorer, and honestly, he's a game changer, because without him, Portland, I mean, just look at Portland's success whenever he was not on their team. Nobody was even talking about them. And now him and CJ had pretty much put them back on the map. Look, Dame finished top 5 in MVP voting this year. He was all NBA first team. If you guys are still sleeping on Dame Dollar, look, Dame is not underrated. He's not. He honestly never has been. If he doesn't make an all-star team, it's just because some of the guards in the Western Conference are just too OP. But Dame is a very, very good player, and just because the past 2 seasons he got swept by the Pelicans and by the Warriors, I'm sorry, Dame is still a top 5 point guard, and honestly, I think that he's better than all of the point guards that I put below him. That's just my personal opinion. At number 4, I have Chris Paul. Now look, Chris Paul is somebody that obviously he plays offense, he plays defense. He's one of the best defending guards in the NBA in general. He's also probably the best playmaker on this entire list with the highest IQ as well. Look, man, Chris Paul, every single year, he has shown us why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. I mean, the passing, the scoring, the defense, making the right play. But the only reason why he's not higher on this list is just his inability to be available when it counts every single year. Injury in the biggest spotlight. Whenever Chris Paul is actually needed, he gets hurt. And look, he's the reason why the Rockets took the Warriors 7 games, but in those last 2 games he wasn't there. And I do believe that if he was there, they would have ended up winning the championship. But it's just the timing. Every single year, injury at the worst timing possible. So even though a lot of the players that I put above him are still just as injury prone as him, it doesn't come at the wrong time. Like literally every single playoffs, he's always getting hurt, and that's just the worst timing possible. So yeah, that's why I have him at number 4. But just to be honest, he could easily be at number 3. No cap. At number 3, I have Kyrie Irving. And yes, I know what I just said. Chris Paul could easily be over Kyrie. Kyrie is also extremely injury prone, but Kyrie does show up, at least when he's needed. Like, I've never seen him get hurt other than LeBron's first year back in Cleveland, whenever it actually mattered. But Kyrie is also an elite scorer. He's obviously, in my opinion, the best ball handler of all time. He doesn't play much defense, but he's literally an electrifying player to watch. So I have him at number 3. I think that he is a game changer. I think that he hits every single big shot that he's asked to. I think that him going back to the Boston Celtics next season, that they're gonna be making the NBA Finals. Look, man, we all know about Kyrie, not the best defender, but within that system, his defensive rating this year was not all that bad. So I guess we're really just gonna have to see what he can do. But as I stated previously, that 4th spot and that 3rd spot, in my opinion, they are so close that if you really wanted to, you could put Chris Paul above Kyrie. But I think this listing for right now is all right. And let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And let's get down to the last 2 players on my list. At number 2, we have Russell Westbrook. And before the crazy Russell Westbrook riot comes at me and all the Thunder fans, Russell Westbrook is not better than Stephen Curry in any facet of the game. Look, I like Russell. He's extremely athletic. Obviously, he has some crazy tunnel vision, and he has a crazy mentality as well. He's obviously a decent rebounder, even though some of his rebounds are kind of questionable. His defense, I'm sorry, it ain't there. Look, Russell can obviously play defense, but he doesn't. So I'm not gonna give him credit for it if he doesn't play it. As a matter of fact, I think that he was top 3 for giving his opponents the most uncontested threes in the league. So yeah, but those are my only slights. Other than that, Russell's pretty clutch. Russell is a great scorer, and just his tunnel vision alone makes him a top 2 point guard in the NBA, because whenever Russell's going, no one can stop him in any kind of way. Nobody can stop Russell Westbrook. I will give him his credit there, but unfortunately it doesn't translate to winning, and that's why I cannot put him above Curry. And the thing is, whenever I talk about winning, people think that just making the playoffs is winning. I'm talking about championships. I'm not talking about making it to the playoffs and getting dropped off in the 1st round. I'm talking about winning championships. And this year, they had PG, they had Melo. Everybody was hyping this team up. And I'm not gonna lie, Russell's play was kind of underwhelming, but I would still take him over anybody else on this list so far. That's just my opinion on him, and I already know that Thunder fans are me saying that I'm hating regardless. But yeah, let's move on to number 1, because it's obviously Stephen Curry. And yes, I think that Stephen Curry is the best point guard in the NBA. And I also think that he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. Stephen Curry is a 2-time MVP, a 3-time champion, the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. He is a transcendent player who really put the game on as far as the last 3 years. The Warriors in general, with him shooting threes, with him being an electric type of player to actually watch, whenever Curry's going, there's no stopping him. And literally, this man will pull up from half court, and no shot for Stephen Curry is a bad shot. In terms of him over Russell, I think that Curry's IQ is light years above. Passing, I think that Steph Curry is a better passer. Russell averages more assists, but averaging more assists does not make you a better passer. If you watch them play, you know that Curry normally makes a better pass and a more difficult pass. Defense, I think both of them are horrible defenders. Russell's capable of it, he just doesn't do it. Curry gives his effort, he's just terrible at it. I'm gonna take the effort over just not doing it at all. Rebounding, Russell has that for sure. But just in terms of being a scorer and shooter and having a better IQ and being a passer as well as being a champion, Steph Curry has got to be #1 on this list. Alright guys, so those are my top 5 point guards in the NBA. Let me know y'all's in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about all these players that were mentioned in this video and which topic we should talk about next, man. 2K19 is a few weeks away. Hopefully we can get some videos out whenever that game drops. But anyways guys, make sure you go ahead and like this video, hit that subscribe button, and share the video with your friends. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace, y'all.